Good morning from Estonia. Today's topic is, I will show you a back take from turtle, and I guess the video would be called "Why would you have to do 5 mistakes in a row?" or this back takes kind of takes 5 steps, and I have to do 5 major mistakes in a row. And the idea of this video is also to show that maybe question how we should teach techniques, because now I'm going to show you what I mean by that, because I think they're too long. So anyway, Ronald will take my back with a I would guess legit technique from turtle. So I guess for most of you it looks good. There was they pulled the hip down, there was seatbelt, harness, hooks in, it's switched. But this technique actually requires, from my part, to do 5, I would even consider, for my defensive level, for 5 major mistakes in a row. I'm going to talk about those mistakes now. And I'm going to make you see those things, and now we start to question combinations. So, because in some way, a lot of combinations, what we see, are unreal, because they only work because defensive level maybe is not that high. But my goal is to show that we have to learn techniques against the best possible defense, and have to overcome that. So let's talk about now those 5 mistakes. So first is pulling the hip down. So it happens more with seal feet. So if you play turtle with the seal feet, and then they pull towards and have this angle, they go across, and that's why you fall. If you have toes on a mat, you don't fall. It's really, really hard to pull, actually. So if I have toes on a mat, like you should have, heels behind your butt, elbows here, wait, and also you look towards the opponent later, but I'm going to talk to the camera if they pull. It's really, really hard to pull. And even if I pull, I mostly land to panda. So I wouldn't land to their lap, even if I land. But it's actually, if I turn the head and everything, it's really, really hard to pull back. My knees are wide, and it usually has to be during transitions. So that's the first mistake. You fall because of flat and seal feet. So, next one. They pull and they get the seatbelt. So pull, and then if everything is here, they have a seatbelt. So if I actually fall nicely, then you should fall like this. So elbow is tight, and if they get a seatbelt, it's really, really hard to get a correct seatbelt. And also, we have a wrist fight here, and so that's second major mistake. Why would you fall like this and then complain Jiu-Jitsu is hard? So do this, that's a panda turtle rules, and we have this, turning, tilting, not this way because now I'm getting pulled back, all the right postures, so to speak, and seatbelt is very, very hard to get, then I have a chance to, figure out my defense. So if that happens, if they pull, seatbelt happens, and that's third one. I try to get this first. If they connect, it's already too much. So I try to get the wrist first, and not from here. They're going to circle the wrist, and they're going to still do some stuff. I like to do this, or even fingers. This is really annoying. And this is a legal grip. You can have 4 fingers, and even if they pull the arm out, really annoying to pull it out. It's really actually a strong grip. This also works, but I feel the fingers are very good. And even if they grab my arm, I don't mind that. And I'm pulling the seatbelt more wider. I don't like that they have a control, and this is already major mistakes for me. So this, and now already 3 things I've done wrong. Yeah, if they succeed to pull. So anyway, if they do pull me, then if they pull knee in, so and then if my leg is like this, the hook can start to get in. So if everything is good, I'm still trying to defend, and in a 4th stage, there's no way they're gonna put the far hook on. The structure is there. There's no way they're gonna do it. So again, 4th mistake. If it happens, you get my point already. So now we're gonna roll. So they pull me, and I guess they can go here. They can have a body triangle. They can have an arm bar. So closer. So now we have 2 options. So here, hook, and now we can try to put our back on a mat to that side. So if they go here, I would go, and already escaping the shoulder, head on a mat, having the, and then figuring stuff out, how to go, I can go that way, I can shrimp. This kind of hip grip is very awesome, so many ways to do that. I'm not being flat. One way up or other way turned, not flat. So, and if this, and also last one I guess would be, if they roll, like I cannot go there, then I'm actually going there and having this way. So I protect, go, hook, and now I'm messing with that leg. So our back escape stuff, I have to be here. And I know there's jokes and people go, oh, what about the gi chokes and stuff? That's the back escape video. I can wrist fight, I can protect the gi, I can mess with hooks. They have to hide their hooks, but it still continues. And I have also this. I can go through the chokes also if they go here. So it's not like I'm gonna say somebody does a good choke and I will kind of escape 10 out of 10. But all the time I'm wrist fighting. And if you see me roll and have you rolled with me also, I wrist fight a lot. It's very hard to get those grips actually. And always keep the angle. So for this, kind of lookingly, or it kind of looks like it's a good technique, but for this to work, you need 5 major mistakes. And so I think a lot of techniques, they work because the defensive level is not so much thought out in people. We have figured out a lot of attacks, grip fights, you know how to change and how to attack from the guard, but the same can be done during escapes. And this is what I'm very passionate about, and I put my lot of work, a lot of hours of my thought into those things. So it's steps. And I actually think like maybe from transitions, like if Ronald is side control bottom, and let's say, and if he turns away, like to this elbow, and now it's maybe the good time to, you know, maybe start to take the arm in here, seat belts and stuff. So I think those back takes are better during transitions, less steps to the finish, but just from the turtle and all those things. So we have to be careful. What are we showing? Because in boxing we know we can't show unrealistic combinations. People get called out right away. I think we have to criticize also a little bit jiu-jitsu, what kind of techniques are worth doing, and what you should be spending your time on. So, and if it goes to the sport, then less steps is better. So I hope I a little bit challenge your views and made you think and question things, and then we'll see what happens. Thanks, and see you next time.